What if I told you that you're not weird? You're just misunderstood. Alright, so here are the facts. When you have your own viewpoint about some certain topic, others may agree with it and others might. But we tend to focus on the people that don't agree with us. Because as humans, we try to make sure that everyone that we know likes us. And by doing so, we tend to compromise our own values, our own wants and needs, making us do a lot of stupid, weird things just to be liked by another person. See, growing up from elementary school to middle school to high school, I was always that kid switching schools. So every 4 years, I was making different friends in different schools. And it was extremely hard for me to try to find a certain group I can belong to, a certain group I can relate with and have fun with, go play hopscotch at recess or, play tag with. Every time I switched schools, it was harder for me to understand how to make a friend. And as a kid, as you're trying to make friends and try to get people to notice you, we tend to go above and beyond in trying to do so. For example, doing weird things like being the class clown, making a fool out of yourself, saying stupid things just to make someone laugh. And once you see someone laugh, you're like, oh, that's perfect. That's how you can get the attention of other people, by making them laugh, by making a fool out of yourself. And that becomes your shtick. But it isn't until it's too late that you realize that that's all they really see you for. They only see you as that class clown. They see you as the fool. Little do they know that you have a hard time making friends. Your default defense mechanism is to make fun of yourself to make them laugh. You become more agreeable. You start bending to their own will.
We command
You
that you forget that we are
everything.
vampires.
Just so they can notice you. Because you think if they notice you, if you agree with them more, if you do whatever they say, you're automatically their friend. Which is where the misunderstood part comes about. And trust me, you're not alone on this. I bet there are millions of people in this world that feel the exact same way. Having a hard time making friends and do whatever it takes to get someone to like them by doing stupid things. It's natural. But it has an effect on our confidence level as well, because at the end of the day, as you grow older, as you grow out of your friend groups, you tend to forget how to be confident. You kind of don't have a sense of who you actually are. And it isn't until you flip that switch in your brain that true growth can start to happen for you. So yes, you might have weird opinions on certain things, on certain topics.
Your dish is pineapple pizza.
Are you kidding me?
But you shouldn't let someone else's judgment for how you think affect how you actually think, affect the things that you say. Just because someone likes Trump and you like Joe Biden doesn't mean that you should forego your likes for Joe Biden and go ahead and say you support Trump just so you don't get that person mad, or so you don't have to deal with confrontation.
That. Totally. Bullshit.
In my opinion, you're respected a lot more if you're able to defend your own purpose, defend your own reasoning, instead of conforming to someone else's will. It lets the other person know that you're not fake, that you're a real person that you can actually bounce ideas off of. And if you're currently in the dating world trying to navigate your way through it, and you want to gain confidence with women, women love a really, really confident man that's able to defend their own opinions and statements. You need to have these 3 things locked down. The first thing to realize is that no one really cares about you. No one really cares about your opinions. And I say this in the most nonchalant way. No one really cares about your opinions because they care about how they look in front of you. No one really cares about your opinions because they only care about themselves. If you have a stance on something that's opposite to what the other person may have, they don't care about what you said. They care about how they look in your eyes, or whoever's watching in that moment. They're not thinking, oh wait, Joe might actually be right about this topic. That's interesting. Man, I wonder where he got that idea from. No, they're thinking about, whoa, Joe said something about this. How does that make me look? It makes me look kind of stupid, doesn't it? I hope he doesn't think anything of me. And it's completely natural for humans to think this way, because how else are we supposed to grow? We can't keep focusing on other people. We have to focus on ourselves in order to grow. Having these internalized, challenging thoughts in our mind helps us go above and beyond in our thought process. So I'm not saying no one cares about you in the sense that like they don't give a fuck about you. They'll leave you out to rot and die on the streets. I'm talking about no one really cares about you in the sense that they want to make sure they look right in your eyes. They want to make sure they look right in the eyes of whoever's watching. But once you remember that while you're in a conversation or even an argument, everything becomes a lot easier for you as you remember that they're not really thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves. So why don't you do the same and focus on yourself as well? The second thing is to take care of your health, and I can't stress this enough. A good body brings a good mind. Go into the gym 3-4 times a week. Hey, even maybe 5 times a week. It could be as little as 2. It could be as little as 1. The more time you focus on taking care of your health, the better you will feel, the better you perform. And this will help your confidence immensely. And I know this is true because there are guys that I know that are like, nah, man, I can't approach this girl, man. I don't have a good body, man. I look a little fat. So there goes your answer. You take care of yourself. You make your body the way that you want it to. You sculpt it like a Greek god by putting in that work. You gain the confidence to go talk to whoever because you know you put that work in to make yourself better. The confidence comes with it. It's kind of self-explanatory. And not only does it help you in the physical aspect, but mentally you feel ready to tackle whatever. And I swear, if you do the hardest thing in the morning first, or you do the hardest thing first before you do anything else, everything throughout that whole day becomes a whole lot easier. And for most people, the hardest thing for them to do is to wake up and go do some exercise. So if you focus on that aspect by taking care of your health, by taking care of your body, your mind comes along with it as well. And if you want to focus on your mind specifically, you can try meditation to help clear your mind. And I know nowadays life's getting really, really intense and stressful. So taking the time to just sit down and relax, breathe, have no thoughts in your mind whatsoever, and just relax. Your mind will feel so much clearer. And you'll be able to tackle whatever problem may ensue. You'll feel a lot happier to talk to people. You won't feel depressed as much anymore. The third thing to realize is that you only have one life. And it sucks to have to emphasize this, but you really only have one life. What's stopping you from doing whatever it takes to get what you want? I don't want to sound like one of those like motivational gurus, but it's just facts. It's just true. There are a lot of people that I talk to in college and like they seem like I'm gonna do it tomorrow or I'm gonna do that next week type of person. And they never actually do it. And the excuses they give me, it's like, oh, it's just not for me. I don't think I can do it. I don't want to risk it. But also, I talk to older people as well, and they always tell me regrets are the number one thing that drives a person mad. Because they know they should have done it, and they realize they had nothing else to lose. And that's the one thing I want to emphasize in this video. You really only have one life. There is no reason why you shouldn't take that risk. Again, I don't know your life. I don't know your circumstances, but I do know that most risks that aren't taken often lead to the best rewards. I took a huge risk and quit my job so I could focus on YouTube, so I could focus on spreading some good word on this platform. Is it a risk? Yes. Will it come with a high reward? Who knows, but I'm gonna keep trying. And in regards to confidence, having this you only live once mentality. Oh, YOLO. I just realized that. It helps you understand that it really shouldn't matter what happens from here on out. At least you tried. At least you did something. And I think that's a testament that goes greater than just playing it safe. And when you think about it, there are millions of opportunities out there to do whatever you need to do whatever you want to do. There are millions of women out there you can go talk to. If one of them fails, you still got a whole lot more to talk to. If you fail at a sale, all right, cool. That's just one person. Again, there's a bunch of other people you can talk to. If you fail at one business, again, that's just one of many ideas you can incorporate into your own life and start doing. Okay? It's never over until your life is over. But you should never give up because all it really takes is just one hit and you're golden. But you only have one life to do it. So you're going to let those potential failures stop you from receiving the highest reward you could ever get in your life? You tell me. All in all, don't let anyone else try to control the way that you think, control the way that you do things. Because there are a lot of very manipulative people out in this world that are trying to control your habits, try to control your ways. And they might call you weird. And they might also call you some other names that I'm not willing to say on this channel. But let them think that. You have your own reasons. You have your own purpose. Let them think you're weird. But just know between you and I, you're not weird. You're just misunderstood. So let them misunderstand and keep doing your thing. But yeah, if you like what you heard, please make sure to like, subscribe, share to someone who needs to hear this. Make sure to book a call with me if you want to take your social skills to another level. It's just a free call with me to discuss how you can be more social. maybe even have a conversation with me. Other than that, develop a prodigy mindset and tackle your problems with everything you got. I believe in you. Take care. Peace.